15 years ago, if you would have said, you're going to lose your leg and you're going to go and be a Paralympian, I would have said, no way. Like, if I lose my leg, no, I'm going to sit in my room. You know, you have no idea what you're capable of.
Some Paralympic athletes are born with their challenges, others meet them along the way. In the case of paratriathlete Melissa Stockwell, it was in the early stages of the Iraq War that she would meet her destiny. First Lieutenant Melissa Stockwell was the first female soldier to lose a limb in the Iraq War. She lost her left leg when a roadside bomb exploded near her convoy.
I was in a Humvee that had no doors on it. You didn't even think twice about it. You had a mission to do and you were going to go do it. 10 minutes into the ride, big explosion goes off, you know, this deafening blast, and look up, the windshield's all cracked. The woman in front starts yelling, IED, IED, which I knew was a roadside bomb. Remember, I woke up and I looked over next to me, to the gentleman next to me, and I said, did something happen to my leg? And that's when he said, your leg is gone, you don't have it anymore.
One day at a time, Melissa recovered her strength with the support of her friends and loved ones. She also found support in organizations devoted to helping people with disabilities find a new life in athletics. Melissa took advantage, and before she knew it, she was competing in the 2008 Beijing Paralympic Games.
I came out with no medal. I had a participation medal. I knew I was probably done swimming at the elite level, but I didn't really want to be done with athletics. Every triathlete has a strength and a weakness. Typically, I'll be out of the water first because that's my strength. I try not to be passed on the bike, and if I get onto the run, I know that one of my Team USA competitors is a really strong runner, so I need to be off the bike, you know, a minute plus ahead of her if I want to win the race. With all of our prosthetics, you can hear the sound of a prosthetic foot hit the ground, so I could tell you what competitor it is before they even get to me. I just want to get to the end without hearing it.
But training alone is not enough. For a paratriathlete, the road to Rio is paved also by state-of-the-art technology.
So I have a few of my legs here. First, the leg I walk with is just my everyday leg. It has a computer in it, so it can actually help me walk as naturally as possible. Like, I put 80% of the weight on my toe, it automatically swings through. I can go downstairs, like step over step. I swim with no leg, so I don't use a prosthetic. But when I get on the bike, I wear this activity-specific leg, and you can see the bottom has like a cleat mounted to it, so I can actually clip directly into the pedal on the bike. From the biking leg, I switch into the running leg. I practice taking my legs on and off as quick as I can, but yes, there's definitely an added challenge.
Despite the enormous sacrifices Melissa has made, it was important for her to continue to give back. So Melissa got her orthotics diploma and started helping other amputees get back on track. This is also where she met her husband Brian, and a few months later, their son Dallas was born.
Oh, watch Mama's leg. Recently, he started noticing my prosthetic legs, and I'll point to him and I'll say, Mama, Mama, and that just like makes my heart melt, because I think that's just really cool that he's already associating my prosthetics with me. And I joke that he'll probably think that all moms have one leg.
No matter how crazy her life can be, especially with the games coming up and all the training, and Dallas is the most important thing. And she loves him so much. It's another inspiring thing that she does.
It sounds silly to say, but I don't wish that I ever had my leg back. The people I've met, the opportunities I've had, my outlook on life, I've done more in my life with one leg than I would have done with two. My life is just greater. I mean, I'm going for gold.
Despite having tremendous drive and talent, elite athletes like Melissa Stockwell don't get to where they are all on their own. It takes a village, and part of that village is Deloitte, a consulting service that is partnering with the United States Olympic Committee to create a better Team USA.
Team USA is made up, we think, of the world's best elite athletes, of course, but they don't get where they're going to be without the team behind the team.
Deloitte doesn't sponsor a lot of organizations, so we put a lot of thought into who we're going to sponsor. We think about values that are very important to us: excellence, teamwork, perseverance, inclusion, integrity. What better organization to align yourself with than the U.S. Olympic Committee?
The uniqueness of our relationship with Deloitte is we worked with them to tell the story of how Paralympic athletes qualify and then win medals. It's not a story that Americans know.
We also want to make an impact with matters with the Team USA athletes that we support. Who better represents that than Melissa Stockwell?
They were my very first sponsor. They believed in me when I feel like I had a hard time believing in myself. I had just come back from Beijing, China. I didn't do well athletically. They took me in, and their support helps me train day to day to be the best athlete I can be.
These athletes, they are so single-mindedly focused on their training, getting ready for the games or the next competition that they have coming up. They really don't have time to think about their life more broadly or their life post-athletics. In addition to financial support, we do things like helping some of them to clarify and define their own unique story in a way that perhaps helps them market themselves more effectively.
They've invested so much more in me, in my life, with my family, my career, my athletic goals and achievements, my nonprofit, Dare to Try. Those are the 4 biggest aspects of my life, and they're involved in all of them. So they are definitely like family.